Have you ever caught yourself staring at a ticking clock? Not just watching it, but feeling it? Each tick, a heartbeat. Each talk, a breath you'll never get back. Time. We chase it, we waste it, we wish for more of it. But what if you could collect it? Not just save time, but literally gather it from others? Bottle it up, pocket it, hoard it like treasure. This is the story of the time collector, a man who did just that. But like all stories about time, it comes with a cost. Meet Elias Grinwell, 86 years old, a man made of elbows and grumbles. He lived at the edge of town in a crooked house with creaking windows surrounded by clocks, hundreds of them. Ticking, talking, all out of sync. Elias wasn't always this way. Long ago, he'd been a brilliant horologist, a master watchmaker. His fingers once danced like feathers over gears no larger than raindrops. But as the years passed, so did people. His wife, gone, his friends, scattered like dust. Even time itself seemed to avoid him. Lonely and bitter, Elias withdrew from the world. Until one day, while rummaging through a box of antique parts, he found a watch. Not like any he'd seen before. Smooth obsidian casing, no numbers, no ticking, just a faint hum like a distant heartbeat. Tucked inside was a note, yellowed and frayed. It read, "Time wasted is time waiting to be claimed." Elias, curious or perhaps desperate, strapped the watch on his wrist. That night, he wandered into the town square, a place he hadn't been in years. He sat on a bench and watched. A teenage boy scrolled endlessly through his phone. A couple argued over dinner, neither listening. A man stared blankly at a bus stop, earbuds in, ignoring the sunset. And then it happened. The watch pulsed, a shimmer in the air. And in that moment, Elias felt younger. He ran home, heart pounding, bones less creaky. The watch now showed a faint, glowing number. 42 minutes. He tested it again and again. Every time someone wasted time, truly wasted it, the watch would harvest it. Minutes, seconds, hours, time unvalued by others. Now he has to keep it. Weeks passed. Elias walked daily. He became the man on the bench, silent, observing, absorbing. He avoided children playing, lovers laughing, artists painting. No time there to take, but distracted commuters, phone zombies, cynical drifters, gold mines. With each passing day, Elias stood taller, skin smoother, hair darker. His neighbors noticed. "New medicine?" they asked. Elias just smiled. But it wasn't medicine. It was time. Borrowed, or perhaps stolen from those who didn't notice it leaving. But here's the thing about time. It's not just quantity, it's quality. Elias began to crave more. Not just minutes, hours, days. He lingered at offices, airports, and waiting rooms. He visited online forums where people confessed to binge-watching shows for 12 hours straight. He'd go to those places, sit nearby, and harvest, and all the while he never shared a moment with another soul. Not really, not meaningfully. He lived longer, yes, but fuller? No. And the watch began to change. It pulsed harder, louder. It now glowed red, not gold. The numbers no longer just added, they began to count down. One day, Elias met someone who didn't waste time. A girl, 10 years old, sat beside him on the bench. No phone, no rush, just a sketch pad. "Are you waiting for someone?" she asked brightly. Elias grunted. "You look like a wizard," she said, giggling. "All those clocks in your coat." He looked down. She was right. Little clocks were sewn into his jacket like badges, some ticking, some frozen, some missing. "Why are they all different?" she asked. And for the first time in years, Elias answered someone honestly. "Because everyone's time runs differently," he said. They sat in silence. The good kind. The shared kind. And the watch on Elias's wrist? It stopped pulsing. They met each day after that. Her name was Lena. She came after school. She showed him her sketches. He showed her how to fix pocket watches. They laughed. They told stories. They wasted no time. And in that, they spent it beautifully. But as the days passed, Elias noticed something terrifying. The watch's countdown was accelerating. No more minutes gained, only lost. Fast. And then one evening, Lena didn't show up. He waited. Hours. The watch screamed in pulses. Time slipping away. Elias panicked. He asked around. No answers. Then a note came. Scribbled in Lena's handwriting. "My mom got a new job. We're moving. Far. I wanted to say goodbye, but you weren't at the bench. Thank you for spending time with me." Elias collapsed, not from age, but from emptiness. All the time he'd taken, lifetimes maybe, had meant nothing. All the hours he'd hoarded in silence now felt like dust. But those days with Lena, those mattered. And that, dear listener, was the final lesson the watch taught him. Time, in the end, isn't precious because it's infinite. It's precious because it is shared. Elias, now visibly older again, walks to the center of town. He removes the watch, places it on the bench, and walks away. They say a strange watch still sits on that old bench. No hands, no ticking, just a hum. Some say if you sit there and truly waste time scrolling, arguing, ignoring the world, you'll feel a chill, a pull, like something's being taken. But if you sit and simply share a moment with a stranger, a loved one, even yourself, the watch will stay silent. Because that moment, that was time well spent. Time is precious, not because it is infinite, but because it is shared meaningfully. So don't waste time trying to save it. Spend it where it matters most. Time wasted can't be recovered.